So, thank you, Marloes, for bringing me here. My name is Toufic, but you can just call me Tay, because I know you can make fun of my name. Toufic, Toufic, Tay, coffee. So just call me Tay. I'm co-founder of Tykn. We bring trust, privacy, and interoperability to birth certificates. So you never appreciate what you have until you lose it. And this is never more true when it comes to birth certificates. As you see on my driving license, it's written unbekend under the place of birth because simply I don't have a birth certificate. I was born in Kuwait, and during the Gulf War, the birth registry and the only copy I had of my geboorteakte was burned and destroyed. So I grew up onbekend. Now, since the Gulf War, nothing, absolutely nothing has changed how governments treat birth certificates. They're still issued, stored, and shared on paper. They lack common features, and they lack minimum security standards. In the US, 14,000 different forms of birth certificates issued by 6,500 entities. So what is the point of having a biometric passport with all these features on it when the document that acquires this passport can be easily frauded? And with the same technology, the Bitcoin technology, we can order fake birth certificates from the dark web and get it delivered to your house. The second problem would be that even when governments go digital, they design systems that lack interoperability and that are heavily centralized. So ransomware, hacking, deleting data is very easy. And the third problem is lack of proper birth registration systems in more than 100 developing countries, which is putting the main reason why there is 230 million children around the world unregistered. I won't talk what will happen with these children. Just think of two things: going to military under the age of 18 and girls getting married at the age of 12, 13, and 10 because their birth certificates are faked, or even they don't have them at all. I know that the problem is big and it's challenging, and part of the accelerator program that we joined, our mentors always told me personally, Tay, you can't do this. This is too big for you. But I believe I was the person born to change this situation. And the reason is, I started from a refugee camp. I'm Syrian. I was staying in the AZC of Zeist from 2014 till 2016. From this computer, I started Tykn. Tykn brings trust, privacy, and interoperability to birth certificates and death certificates, or what we call vital records. We leverage blockchain technology, and blockchain has taken the financial world at a storm. This technology is worth, I know in the presentations they were saying the market cap is around $176 billion, but actually it's more than $1 trillion if you include all these startups, all these money that is being pushed into companies. So they talked a lot about blockchain. I want you to remember this word, iBond. Blockchain is immutable. That means no one can change the data that's inside it. It is borderless. It doesn't know geography. It doesn't know Syria, Iran, North Korea, US. It can be anywhere, everywhere. It is open. I innovated. I didn't have an ID. I didn't have a bank account. I didn't have a verzekering. I didn't have a birth certificate. I was literally invisible after living 4 years in the Netherlands. But still, I was able to do something and to be financially included. It is neutral. It does not know your race, religion, color. It accepts everyone. And the most important, it is decentralized. It's a system that empowers the end user and involves everyone in it, and does not have a central point that we can attack and bring this system down. So, I know that I need to change the Dutch law in order to have a digital birth certificate. So this will not happen on my time. Yeah. But when we do this, we are allowing for instant verification of birth certificates. Birth certificates that will never, ever be lost. Public institutions, immigration services, and healthcare providers are the first three pillars to benefit from this birth certificate. A midwife, a mother, a father, and a municipality employee together can create a birth certificate where the data is by the mother and not by the municipality. And the mother will decide with whom it will share it with. And she can get even paid for it. So we can open Pandora's box of opportunities by leveraging a distributed permanent storage, an unchangeable time stamping, and the sharing mechanism where privacy is in the design. GDPR laws in 2018, in May 2018, will be implemented in the Netherlands. So I'm wondering how will the Dutch government follow up on these things and make sure that it will be implemented. During our journey, we have made amazing partnerships, and I really thank you, Marloes, for what you have done for us lately. We are now in talks with Gemeente Os to dry this pilot, as they say. Plan International, we did a workshop with them. Plan International, by the way, in India alone, they register around 120,000 birth certificates, because in India, 71 million children are unregistered. We won the Spindle Innovation Lab competition, and now we are also talking with Accenture and Stichting Doen to scale this up in Africa. The opportunities that we open, think of proof of nationality, proof of age, and basic income for single mothers. Municipalities can distribute subsidies based on such a model. And they are even when you put your birth certificates on a blockchain, when you buy cigarettes, alcohol, or even the wheat pass, you don't have to show your full information, your first name, your last name, your BSN number, to buy a pack of cigarettes. All he needs to know, are you above 18 or under 18? Which I think, Marloes, you have a big problem in proving you're above 18 or under 18. These opportunities will not be, and even I will not be here if we will not, a stellar team. I don't know why the photos are not showing, but yeah, anyway. Khalid Maliki, he's lead UX design, one of the best UX designers in the Netherlands. And we as a team understand that there is nothing wrong with the technology. What's wrong is how can we bring this ease of usability to the end user? How can a municipality employee who is not tech savvy understand how to save a private key, how to issue a public key, how to do all these blockchain things? Pedro is our lead IT. He brings 20 years of experience in IT, banking, security. And finally, Jimmy, who's with us here, he's our communication officer. Myself, I have my Master's of Sciences in Digital Currencies from University of Nicosia. I studied it while I was in the AZA. I work with Bitcoin since 2011, global moderator of Bitcoin.com. And we help the communities in understanding what this technology can bring. The title of the conference today was Growing Pains of Blockchain. So I will end with the challenges. The basic three challenges that we see today. The first one is education. How can a government regulate a technology when they don't understand how it works? which I think also Marloes is doing a great job in educating. Then comes regulation, and the last thing I worry about is scalability. When we do this, guys, and not if we do this, because this is going to happen. And when your children are protected through their identity, their privacy, you will remember me standing here. That me, Iktu, and Marloes, with Steven, have done this. So this is your chance today to take this from a talk into action. We're not asking to change the law tomorrow, but start the pilots. Start engaging not only with us, with many blockchain startups that are here. Don't let Dubai buy these startups and shift them to their environment. Don't let Switzerland lure them with tax-free environments and bring them to Zurich. We were offered many times to move from the Netherlands, but we decided to stay home here. So thank you.
Ja, ik zie achterin een vraag. Zijn er andere manieren om jou te helpen? Wat heb je nodig? Wat doe je niet?
Yeah, what we need is, we need your support in making this happen. We cannot issue birth certificates by ourselves. If there is any representatives from municipalities that we can seriously talk about a pilot and not just talk today and tomorrow nothing happens. So yes, please let's talk to do this thing. And we're not going to change the whole system like what Timeless is doing. We can integrate on current systems.
Dank je wel.
Thanks.